Quite frankly, my favorite Bible person is Jesus. I didn't know much about him until I got my new Trump Bible. My good friend Lee Greenwood put me onto this version. It has a New Testament. No one had heard of this before. I'm not sure who wrote it, but it's amazing. Lots of good words, big words, smart words. When I read this new part, lots of stories about Jesus, reminds me of Trump a lot, very similar. Both smart people, both strong people, both persecuted, both have strong fathers, both suffered for their people, suffered a lot, persecuted a lot. Can't help thinking Trump when reading on this New Testament. My favorite story is when Jesus was captured by the godless vermin, non-Christian vermin, evil vermin. They made him fight battles to entertain people. No one backed Jesus. They thought he was weak, but he was strong. Like Trump, he was smart. Like Trump, he was brave. Like Trump, he was a leader. Like Trump, he was able to get his fellow slaves working as a unit. They won all their battles. Jesus was rewarded with the opportunity to fight in Rome, fight in the Colosseum, fight for a chance at freedom. If he won all the elimination rounds and then the final, he fought hard, like Trump. An underdog, like Trump, no one gave him a chance. Like Trump, he started with nothing. Built a winning team from the ground up, so much like Trump. Jesus had many long battles. His team was strong. His team was smart. His team was Trump-like. He got to the final. The emperor was getting jealous. Jesus was too popular. Just like the left is jealous of Trump, just too popular. Just before the final, the emperor visited Jesus, stabbed him in the shoulder, much like the fake news does to Trump. Tried to weaken Jesus like they try to weaken Trump. With illegal judges like Merchan and nasty prosecutors like Dirty Harris. Such a Trump-like story. Jesus could only use one arm, but his team was strong, smart, brave, just like Trump. He fought bravely, was badly injured, but was the last man standing. The crowd chanted, Jesus, 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 Jesus. The emperor knew the crowd wanted Jesus, and his only option was to kill him, much like the evil, nasty left tries to do to me. The emperor went into the arena. He faced Jesus. Jesus killed him. Jesus then collapsed and died, dreamed of his wife and child before dying. So sad. Such a strong story, a brave story, a smart story, a Trump-like story. This was on a Good Friday, I believe. Then 3 days later, Jesus rose from the dead. People feared this walking corpse. Why is there a walking corpse coming into my home delivering Easter eggs? But people soon got used to it. The following year, Jesus was welcomed into homes on Easter Sunday. The children would look forward to it, love it, much like they loved Trump coming to town. Big crowds, strong crowds, smart crowds. Yes, my favorite Bible story by far, how Easter started. Love it, a great story, a smart story, and a strong story, a Trump-like story. How Jesus, though he had it much easier than Trump, was able to overcome the odds, and begin the tradition of Easter eggs that lives on millions of years later, just like MAGA will live for millions of years. Just can't believe how much. I thought of Trump while reading this story, so much like Trump. It's like they were thinking of me as they wrote this New Testament. I must track down the author and find out, could be do some royalty checks if it's partly based on my life. Everyone should have a copy of my Trump Bible. Every classroom, every school bag, a copy in every room at home, only $59.99 plus taxes and shipping. A real bargain, a smart book, a good book, an essential book. When I seize power in January 2025, it'll become mandatory for everyone to have a copy. Will obviously become more expensive then, so better get in now and get one. Also comes with a copy of the Constitution. I'm not sure we'll need that after I seize power, but could come in handy in history class at school. Good to know about an old, outdated document that used to be important to some. So get my Bible. Thank you.